is that we have Dennis, I think that you met on a stand-up meeting, has added some care, I think, to entity shape, and he told me how to integrate it. So what I have done now is that I created this notebook, and it's a normal notebook in a hosted environment up at Wikimedia, VM Cloud. So what we do is that I install the Wikibase integrator, I install the entity shape version 002, and then I take your list, and then we get 776. That one is not needed, I think. And then we just say, please validate with E399. And E399 is a ShapeX. And I think this is the pattern we need to do, that we say that my data needs from you ShapeX in this format. And I understand that my data is important for you because you have a ShapeX that can explain this is what you need. Today it's a chaos, I think, that we don't even get data as data. But compared with the banks I worked, it's always an understanding that you have something called Swift. And then you have 110, I think. MT it is. So how to transfer money from us to you, and then you have a message called MT110. So you send it on a special net, and then you tell them that this is the sender, this is the receiver, this is a check number, date of issue, amount, and the currency, I think. I hope they also have. And then you have about 500 different messages, but you have a clear definition what you expect. And I think that's what we need to get in digital humaniora. Also that we get this with sources, that we understand that you have validated your stuff with this source and so on. Now it's a single hub feeling I get, that we point on the Wikidata, and then you can say that this is the same as Wikidata that, and we miss the field PIF as something and so on. Here I have some, we can take here's a small one which I start trying to, that says that P21, I have some more extensions so you can click on it. P21 is sex or gender, is 106 is occupation, and then we say it has to be a politicians, and then we should have political party in this one. But this is just a draft, so this is a little bit more mature. And as I have tried to tell you, that we use those also in gadgets, and a gadget is, for example, here, I have a gadget in my common.js, and that says, please use for Magnus when he's logged in those. So I have something Dennis has done, create new entity. Quick names is that we create special name objects directly. So I get suggestions and so on. And here we have tweeter, check, ShapeX and so on. And so what happened here is that I have automatically checked with this schema 395 when we go to this person's page, or to every Wikidata page. So I just change the schema. I can click here, you move over, and then we can see what is okay. So now everything is okay here. We can see that we also have deaf and father and so on. And not in schema is namn, name. And also we see here next to it. So it's a good tool to see that you have added everything you should add. And those schemas, I'm not a specialist, but you need to add more. So for example, this one is incorrect. I think we say we have 2 of them, and I don't know, maybe I haven't done that. But we have, for example, here wage. which is added, and that's added from tvåkammarriksdagen. So here we should, in a good schema, we should have that it should be riksdaler or svenska kronor. It should have a date and so on and so on. So I think this is a way forward, worth trying. Dennis did some magic with some Python library, and now it's a little bit better. So when I go out here and run it, we can see that those are validated. This is from your list. So up here somewhere we can see that I read in your list. Here is your list. So I point on your GitHub, and this could also be a pattern that we point on files between different sites. So it says that my latest update is in this place with this URL. Please validate it, and so on, or change to see the difference. And then we could have, as you have, I think your push releases is really cool, that you push in some new data, you validate with all your friends. And if you don't validate, you should send an automatic issue. Which is, and I think GitHub is excellent, because in GitHub I get, maybe we can't see it now, I get the activities out here. Maybe we have some bad stuff in dig uptime. Here I use a tool for checking status of webs, and it's just adding a line in YAML, and then we can see the data, and everything is reported as issues. So here we have something that SEB is not done. They have a link on their page, and this is what we see. And I think they don't understand what it is. I don't know. I think it has been for ages now. So if we look at issues and we look at closed, we can see that we have a lot of where the status is down. Back to what we did now. So here we have, for example, now. So then we also get, this is just what Dennis has done, I think, and he added just some sanity to the module. But here we can see the P102. So when I run through everything here and we do search, we can see that here, for example, we have this one, which is called Björntjärn, and it says it's not valid party, but we can see now it's green here. So maybe it's wrong in your code, or it's wrong, I have done a change, I don't know. I think I've done a change, but if we go down further on, the validation is running, and now we don't have a party. So we have him here, and then we can see what is missing more in this person. It looks like we have most of the things. And then we can see here we have him. But party was not part of what we started to do, and also what I think no one else has done it. So LMP is the party now. And then we can go down, and one problem we have here, which is rather funny, is this Omar. He just scanned, but he didn't tell him where from he scanned it. So now we are telling him back that you did this scan of this picture, and it was page 373 and so on. So here we have this person, and it's LMB or LMP. And then we should add the source to him also, which is this one. And here you see I have another gadget where I can copy things, and here I can move things to other items. So that's the reason I think we should have some session where I show you what can be done. I think Wikidata has 10 years of experience now, and a chaos which can be used also in other environments. So now we have this, we go up here and it says green, we go to the next one. Martin Nisser, it's not okay. this is normally that you don't have a politician and you don't have a picture. So we can see, do we have a portrait archive? Yes. But it's the wrong one. Portrait archive has the wrong... they don't identify people, they identify persons. So here we can see he's a prop. That's all, and we get his data here and see if we have added some sources. And we added that, and we had two party, that's cool. And so on. But as I say everywhere, Wikidata should not be the truth. So please build some useful things. And now we can see maybe we have, for now we have it here already, but I have, so the plugin for names is not needed. So that took it that, I'm take another one. Willem Gummelius. And it says party and sysselsättning is wrong. And we see if he has a... Yes, we have something here. I think when we start get sources and so on, everything will be so much easier. It's this first stuff is taking enormous amount of people. Let me see, there is no party on this person. So we say party. Inget att add. And here it's also a little bit stupid. What I say this is a negative statement saying that we have a source that they don't have a party. And I don't know if everyone is agree on this. And that's the beauty and the sadness of Wikidata, that soon some people will start roll back this, I think. And here we have the source also for the picture. So that means that we add the source to what Omar has scanned. It's a crazy world. And then we said sysselsättning, maybe he needs to be politician. I think I say that's a requirement for person in the parliament. Yes. And we can see it's green, 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 and then we could add this as a source, and then we go down here and we can see that he is politician, and we don't see. Good. And the last one. Samuel Johnson. No party. It seems he have most of the rest. You can see here he has this, but we don't have a SPA. Maybe we have the SPA. Yes, that's correct. LMP is the party. And that one should be a good... So here is the problem that we copy between, which I think is so stupid, but that's life. I don't dare to do it once and hope that everything will work. So now we get a party with a source, and we maybe can also tell him that he was 65 to 66. We can't. Here is bad that some Pop has added this without the source. I don't change it. I say he's a politician. We say that he's a lantbrukare, as nearly everyone are. Copy the source. Swedish, Vetlanda. Can we agree on that? Yes, Vetlanda 67. Bäckshede. Yes. Jonsson in Vetlanda. Now this is a source without the SBA, so I exchange it here. Maybe we have the name here, and we have Samuel, and what does he have? And Samuel is the only name he has, so that means that we confirm it with this source, and we say it's the order is 1, and this is the name he is mentioned by. Good, that's all.